Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a really fascinating blueprint from Mark Tilbury. Imagine this. You're a 28-year-old self-made millionaire back in 1995. You've got this thriving empire of physical shops, and then, bam, the internet comes along and makes your entire business model completely irrelevant almost overnight. Crazy, right? Well, instead of throwing in the towel, Mark just threw himself into mastering digital businesses. Now, he lost millions, he made millions, and ultimately, he cracked the code. So let's dive into his no BS blueprint on how to actually build real digital wealth.
Okay, here is the agenda we're working with today. First, we'll cover the online wealth wheel, then surviving shiny object syndrome, followed by the 4 steps to success, and finally, the elite 1%.
All right, Section 1, the online wealth wheel.
Let's start right at stage 1, which is honestly where the vast majority of people find themselves. A staggering 55% of people are sitting right here in this stage. And what does that mean? It means they never start a side hustle at all. Look, we all know inflation is making absolutely everything more expensive these days, right? Relying on just a single paycheck is literally more dangerous than ever. Yet somehow more than half the population stays firmly planted on the sidelines.
Now, you might be wondering, why on earth do 55% of people avoid starting a side hustle entirely? Well, it's not necessarily a lack of ambition. It's really because the whole online space is just a confusing jungle. I mean, it is absolutely packed with ads pushing unproven methods and these ridiculous get-rich-quick schemes. All this information overload, it causes massive decision paralysis. People get so incredibly overwhelmed by all the options that they just freeze up and do nothing at all.
But hey, the way out of stage 1 is actually pretty simple. You've got to find your starting point and just commit. Take a quick audit of your skills right now. Do you know a bit of video editing, maybe some graphic design or coding? People pay really great money for those high-income skills. Or, if you don't want to offer a service, you could explore product-based businesses like e-commerce. The absolute key here is to just pick a method and stick with it for the next 6 to 12 months to build something real.
Moving on to Section 2, Surviving Shiny Object Syndrome.
In this second stage, we find 28% of people. And let me tell you, this is a highly frustrating place to be. Folks here are trapped running a failing side hustle, which Mark defines as earning less than $50 a month online. They're actually putting in real sweat and effort, but they just aren't seeing those financial returns.
So what's going wrong? The crucial point to understand is that it's rarely the side hustle itself that's flawed. The real problem is this super dangerous disease called shiny object syndrome. It's that habit of constantly jumping from one trendy money-making method to another. You're doing dropshipping one week, print on demand the next, and then suddenly you're trading stocks. You're doing all this without putting your absolute all into any single one of them. Basically, you abandon ship right when the work actually gets hard just to chase the next big thing.
It's exactly like that classic diagram of the miners tirelessly digging for gold, only to give up and turn around just inches before striking it rich. Bouncing between business ideas like that completely wastes all your initial effort. You just keep starting from scratch over and over again, basically locking yourself into a permanent cycle of failure. No way to win like that.
So if you're stuck in that trap, the source suggests picking one highly scalable method and just absolutely refusing to quit. Take e-commerce, for example. Today, you can utilize free AI store builders and cool automation tools to handle all your inventory and shipping. Doing that frees you up to focus purely on driving organic traffic through platforms like TikTok. And when you focus entirely on traffic, even a tiny 1% conversion rate on a viral video can yield massive revenue, like 10 grand massive.
That brings us to Section 3, 4 steps to success.
We are now officially entering stage 3 of the wealth wheel. Get this, only 16% of people ever reach this stage, successfully earning anywhere from $51 right up to $10,000 a month. This is the sweet spot where a side hustle actually transitions into a genuinely life-changing income stream.
And that 16% of people who succeed, they follow this super actionable blueprint. Step 1, they stop trying to appeal to everyone. Step 2, they stay incredibly consistent. Step 3, they show, they don't just tell. And step 4, they aggressively build trust.
Let's look at marketing, for instance, to hit on step 3, show, don't tell. Standard marketing is basically just posting a generic gameplay clip with a purchase link shoved in the description. Boring, right? But effective marketing, that's showcasing a custom gaming controller up close, physically demonstrating exactly how the trigger stops work, and clearly explaining how it's going to help gamers react so much faster.
Think about it. If your customers can't immediately grasp the benefit and see why your product is different, they simply won't buy it. You've got to connect those dots for them.
But showing your product's value isn't quite enough. You absolutely have to execute on consistency and social proof. Look, consistency beats perfection every single time. You need to be posting product content daily, engaging with comments, and testing out different descriptions. Furthermore, let's be real. Buyers have been burned by bad online purchases before. You must build trust. Record personal unboxing videos so people know exactly what's going to arrive in the mail. If you don't have any sales yet, no problem. Give the product to family members for honest reviews. Highlight real people actually using what you sell. Social proof isn't just a nice to have, it's absolutely mandatory.
And finally, Section 4, the elite 1%.
Less than 1% of people run what we call an elite side hustle. We're talking about the absolute top earners who have scaled way beyond just replacing a typical salary. They reach this incredible level because they understand, and more importantly, they execute on one absolute game changer of a concept that the other 99% just completely ignore.
That crucial concept really boils down to just one word: reinvesting. Literally, using your money to make even more money. The goal in this elite stage isn't to take your hard-earned profits and immediately blow them on nice things, or even park them in the stock market. The real secret is funneling a significant portion of your profits directly back into your own business.
So what does that reinvestment actually look like in practice? Well, top earners upgrade their tools to automate manual work, which saves them time so they can scale even further. They stop waiting around for organic traffic and start actually paying for marketing and ads to aggressively acquire new customers. And crucially, they stop trying to do the whole shebang themselves. They outsource those small, time-consuming tasks to freelancers. You know, like paying someone on Fiverr to whip up a professional logo or hiring a friend to shoot some content for them. That mindset shift, that is exactly what separates the elite from everybody else.
So here is the big question I want to leave you with today. Which stage of the online wealth wheel are you currently stuck in? Are you sitting in that 55% who haven't even started? Maybe you're the 28% battling shiny object syndrome. Or are you finally ready to join the 16% and eventually that elite 1%? Figure out exactly where you are right now and ask yourself, what is the one commitment you will make today to level up? Start small, stay incredibly consistent, and we'll see you in the next explainer.